Hey guys, I'm Nisha Homi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm introducing you to an ancient variety of wheat known as Emmer wheat or Khapli wheat. Emmer wheat is said to have originated over 10,000 years ago. Unlike modern wheat, Emmer wheat has very less gluten. Khapli wheat is an ancient low gluten wheat variety which may be beneficial for people with diabetes and gluten intolerance. Although Emmer wheat does contain gluten, it's a different type of gluten, and the gluten molecule is easily digestible when compared with gluten found in modern wheat. This ancient wheat with its very less gluten can be a healthier choice for those with gluten allergy. Studies have shown that it helps to lower blood sugar levels and bad cholesterol. It is also rich in protein, fiber, magnesium, vitamin B3 and iron. So it's excellent for the whole family. Now those with gluten intolerance can slowly incorporate this wheat in their diet. Maybe have half of a Khapli wheat roti and see how your body responds. And if you don't bloat or have digestive issues, then you can slowly incorporate this ancient wheat in your diet and avoid the processed modern wheat. So today I'm showing you how you can make soft rotis with this Khapli wheat flour along with some health tips. So let's get started with the video. To make a roti with Khapli wheat flour, into a large bowl I'm adding in 1 cup of Khapli wheat flour, also known as Emmer wheat. I'm adding in pink Himalayan salt as needed. Now just mix the salt with the wheat flour. Now add in water little by little. This is plain room temperature water, not boiled water. Once it has gathered into a dough, I'm adding in 1 teaspoon desi ghee onto the dough. Now the reason why I am using a healthy fat like desi ghee is to help the vitamins and minerals in the wheat absorb faster into your body. Now if you are a vegan, you can avoid desi ghee and use healthy fats like coconut oil or wood pressed groundnut oil, mustard oil or even till oil. Now I'm going to knead this dough into a smooth and soft dough. Khapli wheat has very less gluten, and the best thing is that the little gluten which the Khapli wheat flour has can be easily digested by your body. So you will not feel bloated or have any digestive issues or feel gassy. Things like this which some people may experience when having roti made with modern processed wheat. So those with gluten intolerance can slowly try to switch to Khapli wheat flour. So you can try starting with half of a roti or even 1 roti and see how your body responds to it, and then slowly switch from the modern processed wheat to Khapli wheat. Okay, now I have kneaded the dough into a soft dough, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover it and let it sit for at least 20 minutes. Remember, this wheat flour has very less gluten, so you need to allow it to rest for a longer time. So at least 20 minutes is ideal. If you can keep it for 30 minutes, it would be great. Okay, it's about 20 minutes. So the dough is now little sticky, as you can see. So this is what I have noticed when I started working with this dough. After resting for some time, the dough does give out some moisture and hence it becomes a little sticky. So what I usually do is I just sprinkle a little more Khapli wheat flour and again knead it. Modern wheat flour does not give out this much moisture when it is left to rest. So this is one thing which I noticed after I started using Khapli wheat flour. And now I'm going to transfer this to my work surface and I'm going to knead it a couple of times. So I'm just rolling the dough in a little bit of Khapli wheat flour, and I'm using a knife to divide the dough into equal parts. So I'm going to keep this aside and let's start making the rotis. Now to make rotis, I'm using a small round dough. I'm just lightly rolling it into a round shape and I'm just flattening it out. Sprinkling some Khapli wheat flour on both sides. coat the dough with the wheat flour and roll it out into a thin roti. Dust off excess flour and place it on the hot cast iron tawa. And once you see small bubbles coming out, just turn it over and then flip it over again and lightly press it down with a cotton cloth, and the roti will start to puff up. Flip it over, and once the roti is nicely puffed up, you can remove it and you will get very soft and tasty Khapli wheat roti. So let's roll out one more roti. So what I'm doing is I'm just rolling it into a round dough, and then I'm sprinkling in some Khapli wheat flour, coating the dough with the wheat flour and also flattening it out with my fingers. And now I'm rolling it out. Dust off excess flour and place it on the hot tawa. Now wait for about 30 to 40 seconds, and once you start seeing some bubbles being formed here, you can flip it over. I'm going to flip it over. Again wait for about 40 to 50 seconds. Flip it over, and the roti once cooked will start to puff up. And when it starts to puff up, what I usually do is I just press down with a cotton napkin. Again flip it over. I'm just lightly pressing it with the cotton napkin, and you will get really soft rotis with this. You don't need to put it over the flame for the roti to puff up. You can just do it directly on the tawa itself, so that's more healthier, and you get really soft rotis with this wheat flour. Many of you had asked me why I still use this old rolling pin. Well, this actually belonged to my late mother-in-law, and somehow I didn't feel like throwing it away, because she used to love making rotis with this. So I thought I should keep this, and each time I make roti, I'm reminded of her. So somehow I feel a connection with this rolling pin. It must be more than 30 years old, but I really like it, so I never thought of discarding it. So, and that is the reason why I still use this old rolling pin. And when you roll the roti out, make sure that you roll it from the inside into a circle. So this is one thing which my mother-in-law taught me, rolling rotis this way soon after my marriage. Always make sure that you dust off the excess flour. And guys, if you're on Instagram, make sure you follow me there, because I do share small tips and meal plans on my Insta post and also on my Insta stories. So if you're on Instagram, please do follow me there. So the roti has cooled down, and as you can see, it's very soft. It's very soft than ordinary wheat roti, and you can see the color is also slightly brownish color than the ordinary wheat roti. Now, in case you want to see the difference, this roti is made from modern wheat flour, and this is Khapli. You can see the difference. It's a slight reddish brownish color than this. So I just want to show you the difference in color. I hope my camera makes justice. because we are having a cyclone depression now. Because of the cloudy skies, I'm not having the best of the lightning at the moment, and I hope you can easily make out the difference between these two. So this is more of a brownish dark reddish color. And I also want to show you one thing. I'm just going to cut the Khapli wheat roti into half. Just want to show you something. Okay, so I've cut the Khapli wheat roti into half, and I just want to show you the pocket inside. Just like pita bread, you got a nice pocket inside the roti, because it puffs up. Each and every roti puffed up, so you get nice pocket like this. See, this is more convenient to pack for lunch. You can fill in with vegetables, or boiled chana and vegetables, or even paneer burji, you know, whatever is filling, you can just fill it up. And with 1 cup of Khapli wheat flour, I got 6 rotis. So guys, if you have a gluten intolerance, do try to include Khapli wheat flour rotis in your diet, and do let me know how you feel after incorporating them in your diet. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care. Bye bye.